Hey there, folks. I am the Mighty Plantain. We are back with EM Destroyer and Boosh. We've got something really, really special this time. We've been doing a few of these here and there as people have been finding some treasures. This is a Seagram's Crown Royal from 1965. We were just talking about the old tax stamps on it.
Yeah.
It's a fine deluxe, Luxe, blended Canadian whiskey. Lily Lux spells her name the same way, by the way. Cheers if you know who that is.
Now tell them when it's from.
1965. Now, there is some backstory on this you guys were just filling us in on.
My wife, Emily, her grandmother recently passed away. And when she went out to California, she came back home with this. Apparently, this was the Crown Royal from her grandmother's wedding night. They drank it off it that night, and it just sat on the top of her fridge for 50 years. So yeah, that was the one thing that Em brought back with her. Her parents were fine with that, and figured it would be a good share among friends.
Yep. We greatly appreciate it.
Yeah.
And I'm honored for it.
I'm honored to do this video because I only met her grandmother a few times, but she was a fantastic woman, really great. Sad to see her go, but we're going to do a toast to her tonight.
Absolutely. Those sad circumstances, but hey, here we are. That's life.
And a bottle of 1965 Crown Royal.
And she was 90. So.
And she was 90.
That's a damned achievement these days. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You want to do the honors, or? No? Okay, thanks. Appreciate that. See, I was just asking. It is a plastic cap. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, I thought back then they did something else, but I guess not.
The bottle looks almost identical.
Yeah, the bottle's very similar. The label seems to be the only thing that's changed. I think the dimpling is kind of the same these days too. There might be some minor changes, but for the most part, I think I'm going a little generous on the pour for Graham, but that's all.
She would have done the same.
It's all right.
I might have gone light on you, Boosh, but that's all right. You're driving later, so
You are a little light.
it's probably lighter than I am these days. So
Maybe.
All right, well, Janice, here's to you. Wish you were here, and here's to you. Love you. Bottoms up.
Thank you, guys.
Cheers.
Thank
All
you.
around.
What do you think?
That's got some sweetness on the front end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's not as harsh as I thought it would be.
It has a lot of the same flavor profile, but
It
it's
does,
different.
but it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
The aftertaste is one of the bigger ones that you can tell the difference. It's got a little more afterburn than your everyday, like, current Crown.
Yeah, a hint, and some of that's going to be because some of the water evaporated out of it over time, even with the cap on. But I hesitate to say this, but I'm almost getting like maple.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. A little bit.
Yep.
Like, again, stronger than a regular Crown, but still, it's there.
It's not like gasoline or anything. It definitely has. You can tell the Crown flavor profile,
really-
but it's almost like Crown Ultra
Yeah.
Yeah.
Extra.
It's smooth. Actually, pretty good.
It's a distinctly blended Canadian whiskey. Again, that smoothness is where the blending comes in. And, most whiskeys, they're blended whiskeys. I know I'm repeating myself already. It doesn't bode well for the rest of the evening. But the
Yeah, but
blended
this is your
whiskey,
first one.
yeah, the reason they do that is to get a consistent flavor profile, and that's the thing. If you drink a Jack Daniel's that was barreled today, it should taste the same as one that was bottled 10 years ago, because that's what the master distillers do. Is they take those and they blend different barrels until they get the flavor profile that's characteristic of Jack Daniel's.
Get that consistency.
Yeah, so there should be some consistency in
Oh,
this.
it definitely does taste like Crown,
Mm-hmm.
but it's got a little something extra than your current, rather than 57 years ago.
That's because they didn't cut as many corners back then. They bought
Yeah.
more expensive ingredients.
Yeah.
I mean, plus, bottle aging does bring something to the equation.
Yeah.
It's
Letting
not,
it sit in the bottle does.
yeah. It's not the same
Unless
as
it
barrel
was,
aging.
Unless it was unopened. If it was unopened, it probably wouldn't have changed that much.
As much, no. But once you do crack it, you're starting the oxidation process.
Yeah.
And that can be a
Which-
bad thing for some scotches and other whiskeys, but it didn't do this.
It didn't
any
harm
harm.
it.
No.
No, I didn't know what to expect when we opened it, and
It was actually very good.
yeah, when Em's parents were here, we all like did like we're doing here, and to me, when I first took it, I was like, this tastes a little different, but I mean, it is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very good.
This is definitely one of these things that we'll kind of like sip away at, and
Yeah.
then hold the bottle for future. And
Yep.
I mean, it's almost like it's like a piece of our history, like in the family. So we'll definitely keep that
Heirloom.
intact. An heirloom, yeah,
Yeah. I
yeah,
hear you. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was
Thanks
very good.
again, both of you.
Thank you both. of
yeah.
you.
Anytime
That
we
was-
can
that was
find,
very good.
anytime we can find hidden gems or oddballs or good stories, we definitely like to get them to you.
Exactly. Anyway, folks, thanks for tuning in. And if you can find this, get yourself one. because
It's worth
pretty
it.
damn good. Good luck.
Well, Crown Royal's always good anyway. No
Well,
matter
yes, but well-aged one certainly even better.
They're well aged, just like us.
what. Yeah.
Timeless classic.
Exactly. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Cheers.
Peace out.
Keep drinking.
You're done already.
Yeah, you didn't pour me enough. No, that's all right.
We'll fix that.